Just like this? And are we both in the shot right here?
No, only you are. No, both in the shot.
Okay, now there's a light that's on. Should that light be on?
Looks good.
Why is that light on? All right.
Is that where the camera is and where the light is?
Yeah. Cool. All right, let's start. Hey everybody. Okay, this is everybody. This is Darren Carter.
Jesus Christ.
This is Nick Gaza, and I've been wanting to get this interview for a while. So my very first road gig ever, when I started out as a stand-up comic, I grew up in Fresno. I lived in Fresno. I got around Fresno on a motorcycle, and I got booked by this man named Harry Capehard. And the gig was going to be at a place called Hornblowers, which to me was like, whoa, show business. I'll be out of Fresno and get to this Southern California room in Ventura. And in order to get there, and the date was February of 1990. To get there, I had to buy a car. So I bought a Yugo, which Jay Leno used to make fun of all the time. Hey, Yugo! I go, oh, those are just jokes. But it turns out the car really was a POS. Piece of, yeah. So, before I get to the gig, I had a friend that, his name was JD England. And how are you, JD, if you're watching this? And JD, they used to get...
Do I need to be here?
Yeah. Hold on. I need an audience for my story.
Oh my God.
Hold on. This is good.
Brought to you by Kenny's Plumbing Center.
Yeah, that's right. I know behind us. Anyway, so Harry would get the MCs from the Fresno Athenian restaurant, comedy club, and then we would get the MC here. And my buddy was like, as soon as you get to town, because they didn't give MCs hotels.
Right.
As soon as you get to the hotel or town, go to the phone book. The back of the phone book, you're going to see the La Quinta Inn coupon. Keep looking through phone books until you find those coupons. So I stayed at the La Quinta Inn. So to me, the reason I remember all this is it was my first big road gig. Do you even remember me from that weekend? Right?
I do now. Sorry, but I
no, it's okay. It's just a big blur of gigs. Like now when people come up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, you were the first." I don't remember them. I'll tell you right now. Here's the lineup. Darren Carter emceeing. They had an MC, an opener, a feature, and a headliner. Now they don't even do it that way all the time. But I was the MC. You were the opener, Nick Gaza. The feature was Janine Gardner. And the headliner was Susan Rice.
Oh, I'm good friends with both those.
I remember my big joke back then was that I won $100. I was the winner of a Bart Simpson lookalike contest. And then I did the face. And I go, the money's gone, the contest is over.
And that was your opening?
Yes.
Right. And now it's your closer.
It's my closer. High five. Yeah. No, now I don't even say Bart. The hair's gone, dude.
Oh. Oh.
I say Homer Simpson. What was your first road gig? Your first big, like that was my first big gig.
Well, I don't remember my first road. I remember I used to headline the Fresno, the Athenian Greek restaurant.
Yeah.
Where actually, the only time it's ever happened in my career, a lady threw a drink at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Fresno, that was a rough room, man.
She got mad at me and threw a drink at me. And they had a big Samoan bouncer. I don't know if you remember that guy.
I don't remember him.
He was twice the size of me, if not 3 times. And her boyfriend had come up to the stage, and he got behind her, and I took the mic away, and I said, turn around. And the guy turned around, and he saw this giant Samoan. And then it was not into the mic, so the audience, and I go, he's going to hold you while I kick your ass, and then we're going to have you arrested.
Oh!
And then the guy sheepishly left.
Oh, wow.
But I remember Janine Gardner also.
Yeah, she had a dog named Kiwi.
Yeah, wow, you have a great memory.
Yeah. Only because it was my first, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like when you lose your virginity.
Was I nice to you? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
or
you were nice. You were nice to me. Yeah.
To be nice.
You were very nice. I mean, because I went on to work with lots of jerks and stuff. You know, like
there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, I was 20 years old, so I remember afterwards, I didn't want them to know that I was underage. I go, he goes, you're looking for something to do? There's a lot of bars, and he named the streets and stuff, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to go down there. And then, you know, I was 20, so... I mean, I was excited to do that gig. It was a very exciting gig.
You have a great memory.
I do. I just remember being on the road, and...
You probably lost money on that gig if you had to pay for your own hotel,
I think I got $350.
Damn, I got 300.
Or maybe I got less. I don't know. I think I got 350. I don't really remember. But I do remember this. I remember being on the road at that La Quinta Inn, and I remember going to the jacuzzi, like, yeah, I'm on the road. I'm a real comedian.
That's a fun thing, isn't it?
It is. And also, it hit me of like, wow, I'm alone. Like I don't have any friends. Like this is just me in a jacuzzi by myself.
Right.
And that's when you learn you have to like love yourself and like
in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, and the jacuzzi. And you got to learn to love to be alone. Like
I don't think they allow you to love yourself in the jacuzzi. Maybe at the La Quinta, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Most 2-star hotels, you're not allowed to love yourself.
That guy's loving himself down there.
Boy, does he love himself. Look at the bubbles.
But you find that too when you started going on the road, like you're alone, but you're like you'd be cool with it.
I still to this day love going on the road. Because it's you're completely free of any. I don't have kids, but you have a
yes, I have a son. Yes.
And I don't know how it is for you, but when I'm on the road, I don't feel like I have anything other to worry about other than the show that night.
Yes. When you started, do you like the career that you've had, and do you still enjoy comedy as much as when you started?
I think I enjoy it more now. I have a great career. I've been doing stand-up for 33 years, and I love it. I mean, it beats a real job, that's for sure.
It's true, and it's easier when you're funny, right? Like at the beginning, you bomb a lot more. You get nervous. You do have great shows. It's like this, and then when you get good at what you do, it's like you can eat donuts. We're in a donut shop, and then just drink some water and go up on stage and just crush. You know, back in the day, I'd be like pacing.
Well, people always ask one of the number one questions: are you nervous before you go on? And it's not nervous anymore because I've been doing it so long. But you're definitely your heart starts pumping. You want it. I think you just want to do well.
Yeah.
You know, and then once you get your first laugh, that's kind of I think the thing. Once you get that first big laugh, then you just put it in gear and go.
Yeah. Nick, thank you for doing this. I appreciate it, man. It'll be on my YouTube channel.
I was glad I was nice to you.
Yeah.
25 years ago.
No, man. Every time I see you, I always think like, there he is, man. That was my first gateway to like showbiz. You know, I introduced him. Please welcome Nick Gaza.
So he does it perfectly well now.
All right, I'm gonna get a donut.
Pocket Party.